What up, Jordan? How we doing, man?
Pleasure.
Oh yeah, absolutely, sir. I know you got that Rams jersey on, and so let's get it out of the way. Me and Jordan. Oh, I like it. Oh, we'll see if you're back in Stafford when we do the keep three, cut three later. We'll see if you're still going to back them. So
It's a tough one. That's a tough one.
we'll see. But all right, Jordan. Like I said, let's go straight into it and start with the obvious. It's the championship weekend. You got the Seahawks. It's going to be a hell of a loud environment to be the away team in. Stafford's a little banged up. Seahawks are playing angry damn football. How are we feeling about this game?
I'm excited, dude. I got to be honest, though. I feel better about this one 4 days out than I did going into Chicago. I've been in that building, Soldier Field. That's a tough place to play. I think when I was there, we lost, God, it was like 20-3 or 20-6 on Sunday Night Football. So I think I had that in the back of my mind. But this is still the same Seahawks team that has Sam Darnold. So he's going to have to prove it to me. We picked him off 6 times this year. We picked him off twice in the playoffs last year. Hung what we averaged 28 on their defense this year, which is obviously that's what everyone's talking about. Defense is tough. I'll take the MVP, Matthew Stafford.
What's your score prediction on this one, huh?
That's tough.
Sounding awfully confident.
Are you getting hit by the weather up there at all?
Insider scoop behind baseball. Weather is cold, a bit frigid, but it's playable. But you always have to factor in that there might be rain. There could be sporadic rain. You always got to
always could.
As we remember cold
from your special day.
Oh yeah, on my wedding we got torrential downpour. It was the craziest thing you'll ever see. I'm talking hurricane rains. As my wife walked out the building, craziest thing you'll ever see.
And then it was done when you guys were done.
Yeah, as soon as we got done, it cleared up again. It was the weirdest shit you'll ever see. But sorry. Anyways,
I'll go 26-20. We'll go a couple field goals in there.
You think you're gonna hold back that offense that much? Okay, all right.
Absolutely, they make plays, man. They're making plays.
Absolutely. I mean, you got a great D coordinator. You got a great defense band of boys up there doing their thing. And again, if Stafford, as long as that hand doesn't get hit, as long as he keeps that hand away from helmets, we might be all right. And but I don't know. I'm really interested to see how they attack the Seahawks run defense in this one, because if the Seahawks, we know they can win the line of scrimmage real easy. And if Kyron can't get going, and the Rams got to be forced to sit back and shotgun and pass, and they got to get away from being under center and shit, like. It might get ugly if they can't establish the run early. Are you worried about that?
Just got Kevin Dotson back last week, who we didn't have for the second matchup against him, where we didn't run the football at all. He's one of the best run blocking guards in the league. Mm-hmm. Throw a little Blake Corum at him. Hopefully, didn't see him at all last week. I think we ran the ball 8 or 9 times in the first half last week, which I thought Sean could have called a much better game last week in that weather, but we'll see. I think I'd like to see the MVP slinging around a little bit.
Hey, listen, Jordan, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm with you on if Sam Darnold has to win the game, it's gonna get ugly for Seattle. But we just seen what he did last week, Jordan. I think it's gonna be an ass kicking. You're gonna be real sad Sunday because I don't think they're gonna put it in his hands. That's my only thing. I'm with you. I don't think Sam Darnold can get it done, but I think they're going to take the game out of his hand and just run some more.
They lost Charbonnet. Charbonnet's out for the year. That's gonna matter.
They're gonna stick with it, and just seeing what Stafford did last week in Chicago, knowing it's gonna be cold and rainy. He's getting old, man. Old guys. I'm 43, so I know I don't like going out in the cold. My fucking knees, hands, and when it's raining, shit just don't work right. And we want to do better, but I'm telling you, if it's gonna be cold, I can't go with them because Stafford is fucking old. So, but we're gonna see. But if they're asking Sam Darnold to win the game, I'm with you. He is gonna give it away.
Even if they don't ask him to win it, that doesn't mean he can't still lose it for him.
Right.
He could very well give it away a couple times.
You're right.
He could start seeing ghosts again.
But we saw what happened when he threw 4 picks and didn't seem to matter. So That's what I'm saying. It seems like one of those games where you're just gonna have whoever plays the cleaner game might be the ultimate winner here. Might be one of those whoever gets the ball last is gonna be the winner of this one. But I mean, I wouldn't want to have to do a game-winning drive against the Seahawks defense. Hell no, I don't care who is on my team. But at least you do got Matt Stafford and Puka and Adams, and you got a solid defense with a great coordinator right now. Obviously, Shula interviewing for jobs around the league. What's the plan there? Even if Shula gets a job, who are you looking at for DC as options? Kind of start getting taken off the board here.
I think there's one answer. A guy who was a head coach with a very good roster for the last couple of years. He was also the DC on a Super Bowl winning team in 21-22. Raheem Morris. Let's bring him back. I don't know if the scary part there is obviously that defense had a couple guys you may have heard of: Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Jalen Ramsey, Eric Weddle. So
a decent.
I don't know how good of a DC he was, but as far as kind of bringing that chemistry back, I'd take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, hey, that's a guy. I know a lot of Packers fans. They want him in Green Bay. He's a top.
Oh, you lost yours, yeah, that's
half
right.
is out in Miami now, and Raheem Morris is a top name on the Matt LaFleur's interested board right now. So
as he should,
yeah, as he should. I think it'd be a great hire if anyone gets him as a DC. It'd be a great hire. He's had a lot of success as a DC.
Yeah, yep. He gonna want to be in LA though. He don't want to be in Green Bay. He's gonna choose LA over Green Bay. Hell no. So I spoke of earlier though about Matt Stafford aging. He is an aging guy. He clearly maybe 2 to 3 years left. I mean, I don't know. And for real, when you got a cannon like him, you never know how long that can last. But let's just say he doesn't have many years left. What do y'all do as far as quarterback long-term? Draft? Do you go get a free agent when he's done and just wait till him to be done and just go find a big-name free agent? Or what do y'all do?
That's a good question. You'd like to have kind of the answer going into this offseason, which you never know, I guess, with guys getting at that end of their career. Not a strong draft coming up. And we have 2 first-round picks, so that would have been nice if there was some talent there. But you could do, some sort of project like Lenoris Sellers or someone who's definitely not ready right now.
Oh, like
hope he's got another year or two. Oh, he's going back to South Carolina?
Yep,
yeah,
Sellers is staying back. Yep. So
I
would be waiting to next year. You could
do
Ty Simpson. You could say Ty Simpson instead and have Ty Simpson sit behind Stafford.
Anything like that, because there's one quarterback probably ready to go as a rookie, and that's Mendoza. So, you can maybe trade up there, but I don't know. F them picks, right?
Maybe. There you go. I mean, I don't think y'all are going to spend the money on Malik Willis because he's going to cost a big old bag, but as nice as that might be to have him sit behind Stafford. But I don't.
He looked good, man. When he was on the field,
it's time for him to start a damn team. It's time. So yeah, I think a lot of people are saying, well, do they sit back and draft Ty Simpson, assuming Ty Simpson does officially come out? I don't know if there's been a full update because the transfer portal is closed now. So I can't remember. I'll look really quick if Ty Simpson has decided to come out or if he's staying in. But yeah, I kind of like that. So you're thinking, go get a guy right now in the draft rather than go pursue someone in free agency.
Yeah, if you knew Stafford was playing next year, I mean, I would hate to just draft one and then he retires. So I guess if he's done, I'm fine with the free agent. Find someone.
Yeah.
Shit. Even if he's done, tank for Archie. Why not just tank for Archie?
Might not even have to tank that bad with how he looked his junior year here or his sophomore year.
Yeah, right about that.
Yeah, I like it. So Ty Simpson is coming out, right? A lot of people project him in the first round. The end of his season did not do him much justice. But yeah, you can't be like the Seahawks. And one thing I was because obviously being in Seattle that I complained about is like, you got an old dusty Geno. There's no guarantees much longer, and you have no contingency plan behind him. You got to have something. And we saw what happened. Geno leaves, and their decision was, all right, well, let's go spend a bag on a Sam Darnold type of guy and not have someone in the wings who's like ready to take over, and we develop them, and then we got the next quarterback for the next 15 years. We're going to go get a bridge guy. I mean, Sam Darnold's going to be there for the foreseeable future in Seattle now, but he's not a 10-year guy for Seattle because of the point he is in his career. So I think the Rams, especially, getting under Stafford for a year, if Stafford gets hurt next year, you can bring him in type of guy. If y'all end up running it up and he's like, you know what, I'm going on to bang another Super Bowl. I'm just hanging it up here. So, I mean, that possibility.
I would take that. I would take that.
Yeah.
I would take that for a couple of years of misery. There is one scenario, though, where we have all our first-round picks kind of back after that Jared Goff trade, Matthew Stafford trade. Kind of another guy who's, top pick, under a very, very high-value target, not getting it done with his current team. Maybe he gets frustrated after a while. Joe Burrow.
Ooh.
Why not? Throw 5 firsts at him. 5 first-round picks on him.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay, so if there's any big-name quarterback on the market that you would trade for and throw all the picks at, it'd be Joe Burrow?
Well, was Stafford even on the market? I don't even remember him, asking for a trade or anything.
I guess, yeah.
5 may not be enough for Joe Burrow, though. I'm not.
Not right now. A couple years.
So many.
Yeah, y'all might have to do 5 and Puka because they're gonna be like, oh, hell no, we not just gonna give Joe that. Listen, I could only imagine him in LA with a defense and them receivers because he does well with his receivers, but with a running game and that defense, shit.
Yeah, I mean,
we can wish.
Who else on this team is like that? We're not talking about a big difference maker. We're all talking about Devontae, Puka, Stafford, Kyron Williams. We know the stars on defense. Who's like maybe the unsung guy for like next season, the next 5-10 years that you're like really excited about? This team's got in the building right now.
I'm really excited about Terrence Ferguson. Lot of 13 personnel this year, which we haven't seen in the playoffs, and I'd love to see him go back to it a little bit. And Kobe Parkinson kind of goes right there with them in that, Tyler Higbee's kind of been out most of the year. He's back now. So, going into the future, I think Terrence Ferguson's got a chance to be a top 5 tight end.
Oh,
especially if he's got a Matthew Stafford throwing to him. But on the defensive side of the ball, man, I got to shout out Kobe Durant. The guy just makes plays. Got 5 picks in 3 playoff games, I think. He's definitely not a top 30 corner, by any means, but the dude makes plays, dude, and he's always there.
Ain't that what you need from a D-back? Just to always be around the ball?
That's what you need. He'll give a couple up, man, but he's going to take a couple away.
That ain't bad. I'm surprised you went Terrence Ferguson.
I like him a lot, dude.
I like him, too. I think Parkinson made a big catch in the game last week, too. I like him, too, so... I mean, those pretty 2 guys. Top 5, though, you might be sipping on a little Henny in that cup. Top 5 was a stretch.
Just wait.
I listen, I'm digging where you was going, but top 5 is rough.
Ceiling.
Yeah, y'all pretty loaded. This offseason, what do you think y'all need to do probably this offseason? I mean, because I think y'all have a great roster outside of the QB spot, but where do you think holes need to be filled in this offseason?
I'd like to see a little depth come in on the O-line. We had a couple weeks there without our left tackle, Eric Jackson, and Kevin Dotson. And Justin Dedich came in, and that run game really disappeared. So little depth there. I mean, I wouldn't hate another D-back, I guess, but I don't know. That defense stayed pretty healthy this year, and it felt like, other than when Quentin Lake was out, it felt like a very serviceable unit back there.
And I like Cam Curl. I think Cam Curl is an awesome safety. Obviously, he made the huge interception against the Bears to kind of seal it up. So I think you got a good set of. It's just going to really come down to, again, who's going to take over as DC, and is he going to keep this thing going? Because you guys got piggies up front. You got one of the best defensive tackle rooms in football. You got great edge. It's all there. It's a great defense. So do you think, are they going to be aggressive this offseason? They can do anything big, or they just kind of sit back and, make the necessary moves to keep the roster in the right spot? Or are fans wanting something big?
I don't think you can do anything big, man, especially when you got to rework Stafford every year. Obviously, if he's gone, retirement sort of thing, that opens up a lot of cap, and it opens up, we're going to have to get a lot of help. No, I don't expect anything big. I think just reinforce the roster a bit, and if it doesn't work out this year, I don't think we're very far off next year.
Yeah, especially when you got a nice first round situation coming up. Just going to remain perennial contenders. They're not going away anytime soon. It doesn't seem like. All right, we've been doing this a lot with every fan that comes on. So we're going to play our little game of keep three, cut three, Rams edition. You get to pick one quarterback, one running back, one wide receiver. So be mindful of what you're doing. So let's officially get into it. Keep three, cut three, Rams edition. Let's start at quarterback. Are you going to keep Matt Stafford?
Knowing how this game works, I assume you're not gonna go to Sam Bradford next. So I'm gonna try and not be recency bias here, and I'm gonna cut Matthew Stafford.
Man, guy gets you a Super Bowl, comes over here,
I
has a
know.
legacy end of his career.
This answer could change in a couple weeks, but as of today, it's a cut.
Okay. Let's go to our first running back then. Legend, Steven Jackson.
He was the only bright spot for me as a Rams fan growing up. I was born in '98. Greatest Show on Turf happened when I was 1, 2, 3, 4 years old.
You're pooping your pants.
So
diapers still.
My earliest memory is Steven Jackson, and that is it. Steven Jackson, Mark Balger, then Sam Bradford. But knowing how stacked of a lineup, you could pick 3 other guys, and I'd probably take them over Steven Jackson, even though I think he had 7 years in a row he ran for 1,000 plus. And he was our offense for a majority of my childhood, but I'll have to cut him too.
Oh, man.
I'll have to cut him
Man,
too.
Steven Jackson was a weapon in Madden. He was so good.
He didn't go down.
Oh, and the dreads look is just, it's awesome. Iman, I know you used to have some dreads.
Yeah, I just cut him in January. Y'all, listen, when I hear somebody say they was born in '98, I'm like, shit, I'm a junior in high school. Just fucking getting it just threw me for a loop once you said that I was born in '98. I'm like, shit, he missed the greatest show on turf, which was Mike Martz, Kurt, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Marshall Faulk. Goodness fucking grief, you missed some good football, but I'm aging myself out. It's okay.
That's why I'm a Rams fan, though, man. I was born during that. My mom's side of the family's all from Missouri, and as I'm growing up, I'm getting showered with all these. I got a Marshall Faulk jersey when I was like 3 or 4 years old. Torrey Holt eventually.
Got indoctrinated at a young age. Oh, Faulk's a good one, man. There's a lot of receivers and running backs in the Rams history that it's hard to cut.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Let's go to the first receiver. I don't know how you're going to manage this one, but Cooper Kupp.
God. Dude. Triple Crown winner, Super Bowl MVP. Oh my God. I gotta cut him too, man. I gotta cut him too.
Thank you.
I gotta cut him too.
Thank you.
I gotta cut him too.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. That's a tough one, dude. That's tough.
No, it's not tough. He's trash. He's
man.
do
they win those Super Bowls without him?
No.
Yes,
the
they'll win. Puka's way better. You take Stafford away, who's Cooper Kupp? Who is he without Stafford?
That's why I'm cutting him. That's why I'm cutting him. He's a product of Matthew Stafford, for sure.
Okay. I respect it. All right. Well, we talked about greatest show on turf. So, next quarterback up, it's Kurt Warner.
Yeah, thank God.
Keeping
Otherwise,
him.
that would have looked bad on the graphic. Yeah, we'll go Kurt Warner, 99 MVP, 2000 Super Bowl, 2001 MVP. Fun fact for you that I just learned, that Rams team that won that Super Bowl was the longest shot preseason to ever win a Super Bowl. They were 150 to 1 odds.
Wow. Holy crap.
150 to 1. So what? That's $10 to win 1,500?
That's a good deal.
I mean, that's nuts. I mean, the year that Stafford did it in 21-22, they were 16 to 1.
Damn.
So, I mean, that obviously I was 2 years old, but I would imagine not much on the defense at that point, and just Kurt Warner. Just Kurt Warner pulling it out and
It
being
was
the
an
dude.
awesome. It was an awesome roster. The team that they had.
That offense was woof.
Yep.
Fuck.
All right, let's go to another running back here. Let's see if this will be your keeper. Todd Gurley.
That's it. Yeah,
You're
that's
gonna keep him?
Yeah, I'm keeping.
Okay.
Yep, keeping him. I know short-lived, man, but I've never seen a dude with the ball in his hands quite like Todd Gurley. I really haven't.
I mean, and you consider as of like within a few years ago, he was still holding like some marks. Like he still had some
Yeah.
rushing like leaderboard shit as of a few years ago, and the guy hasn't played ball in a hot minute. And he
Yeah, I think to this day he's top 10 in touchdowns since 2015, and he hasn't played in 5 years.
that's what I'm saying. The dude had just an unbelievable stretch. They ran his knees
Yeah.
into the dust.
He's somebody like Jim Brown. I wish they played a little longer because Todd, I mean, even in college, but Todd Gurley was that dude. He kind of reminded me of a not as fast Adrian Peterson, but he was really, really, really good, man. I wish he would have played longer.
Yeah.
If you had him on your fantasy team that year, you won.
Yep.
You won the league.
Beat everybody.
That
Beat everybody.
Yep.
was it.
Your only hope back then was like if you had Jamal Charles to offset it. But Jamal Charles might have been, was he a little bit before Todd Gurley's prime? They were close. Charles and Gurley, they were kind of close.
Yeah.
I can't remember anymore.
Had to
Anyways,
be a little bit before.
I think Charles was before Gurley like took off in a big way. Yeah, Charles was just OG Todd Gurley on fantasy. If you had him, you were winning. All right, receiver. This list could go on too, but we canned Cooper Kupp. Are we going to keep Puka?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Puka, man. I don't care who's throwing that guy the football. There's no ball he can't catch. I've seen enough. Other than that one in Carolina in the fourth quarter, I couldn't believe he dropped that ball. But the dude's a warrior. I mean, he made the best play in that game, and it wasn't even a catch. It was a broken up interception. Most unstoppable play in our playbook is the reverse to Puka Nacua. It's not going backwards. If you got a 4th and 1, that's the play. He's played 3 years, and he's got the most catches out of any receiver ever in 3 years, and I think he's just behind Jefferson for yards.
Well, you know, Iman's going to sit up here and say he's another product of Matthew Stafford.
He's growing on me because he does do a lot of the intangibles, but I want to see him without Matt Stafford or even Sean Collin. I mean, because Sean schemes him up so well. Like, I mean, I be wondering how is he so open. Sean just schemes him up so well. So I kind of want to see him outside of Stafford. I'm not sold on because Austin said a minute ago top 5. I'm like, no way. I'm not gonna ever do that. He's too slow. No.
Come on.
I can't give it by because I'm telling you, stats sometimes can kind of give you a blurry vision on what they really are. So I kind of want to see him.
Have you watched the tape?
Yeah, I mean I do. Yeah, I watch, but they force him the ball too. They listen. Matt Stafford gets him the ball. Like he don't care what coverage is out there, man, zone 3, 2-man over. He's finding Puka.
I mean, the guy doesn't drop the football.
I would say he catches everything. He's not. I wouldn't say he's like
everything.
I'm not going to sit here and say he's a route savant by any means, right? I mean, we see the guy across from him, Devontae. Now that's a route savant, and when you watch them like side by side type of thing, there is a clear difference in route running abilities and quickness and just in and out of cuts type of stuff. Not to say Puka's slow or anything, but his superpower is he catches everything. He's not the fastest. He's not the twitchiest. He can take a hit. He blocks. I mean, again, and Iman, I know this is like underrated for the receiver stuff, but that offense has more things it can do because it can use Puka as a blocker. And not many wide receiver ones are like that.
I love blocking. I played receiver in college. I love to put a motherfucker on the sideline. I just look at elite, and I respect his progression, but I look at elite Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Those guys were good in high school. They was good in college. They was difference makers in college. Puka just wasn't a difference maker in college. So I'm like, I just don't know. When you haven't been elite your whole life, it's hard for me to put you in the top 5 because the top 5 been elite since they started catching the football, no matter who's throwing it to them.
So, Jordan, you would keep this knowing that Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt and Marshall Falk are all still their names out there you could have picked instead. You would keep the group that you got. There gonna be some old head Rams fans that are gonna be kind of pissed.
The only one I would probably take back is I'd probably go Marshall Falk, but dude, Puka Nacua is different. The guy's different.
They're gonna give him insane amounts of money. He's going to have a blank check. He writes the number.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
He's earned it. He's earned it. He's definitely earned it. I give it to you. He's earned it.
And if he's durable,
I just got to see. I mean, Devontae Adams led the league in touchdowns. He's not good anymore. We all agree. He's not good anymore.
He's good. He just ain't prime. He's not in his prime.
You know how I feel about Matt Stafford. I think he has top 3 arm ever. I've watched quarterbacks since the 80s. Matt Stafford doesn't get enough credit on his arm talent and his ability. I think he'll make me, Jordan, and you Pro Bowlers. I'm just being honest.
I think I'm dropping every pass I get thrown to me.
I am with you on the Cooper Cup. That's all scheme. He's an extension of the run game type of guy. But with Puka, man, it's all over the field. It's wherever, whenever, whoever. The ball's at least getting caught.
Has it his way like BK, baby. All right. Jordan, appreciate you taking some time to talk Rams. You guys got the big game coming up, so I wish I could say I'm pulling for you because I know you've been a Rams fan your whole life, but my wife won't allow me to root against the Seahawks, being that she's from out here. So, and I have nothing.
How do you think this is going to go?
I think the Seahawks are winning. If I'm just going to be totally, I just can't go against that defense right now, especially knowing that offense still has they found the run game again. Kenneth Walker's dominating. Like, that was one of the concerns coming in throughout the season with the Seahawks. One of our very first episodes, Iman asked me, are the Seahawks a playoff team? And I said, nope. So that was a horrible start to this whole show for me. Very wrong there. But like I was saying, though, they got the run game is going, even without Sharbs in there anymore because he's done for the season. Like, they got something going. I think that, again, if just whichever team gets their run game slowed down here, I think they're going to struggle. And personally, that Seahawks got the best scoring defense in ball. They got the best defensive tackle group in ball that just been stuffing everything between Murphy and Williams. It is just impossible to move the ball on the ground against them. And so I'm a little worried about, as good as McVay is as a coordinator and a play caller and everything, and as much weapons as they have, I'm a little worried about if they get stuck in, like, we got to pass and they have to start kind of getting away from the run a little bit. On that defense, that's going to be tough.
McVay, he's won 10 playoff games before he turned 40. I think you're looking at greatness on that sideline. Sure. Yeah, Seattle's probably got top to bottom the best team in the NFL. They haven't done it before, though. They've never been here.
That's true.
I got that on my side. We got recency bias going on. Seattle beat up a shell of a 49ers team.
True.
Well, the last teams that made them look somewhat human was
the Rams.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be an awesome game. I don't think it's going to be high scoring. I agree with your prediction, like 20-something to 20-something type of game. But, I just think I don't know. It's tough to go against Stafford and the MVP, but it's also tough to go against the top defense in football.
Got to remember special teams too. Are you going to punt?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Kick to him? You got to decide that on punt and kickoff. He's going to be a game changer if you get it to him.
Shaheed.
So that's another thing you got to worry about with Seattle. That third dimension in football is special teams, and they have a killer. So,
yeah, I did want to mention that. That's how I can see us losing this game. Rashid Shaheed. And a multitude of blocked field goals and blocked punts that we had all season long. Hopefully that's been addressed. We fired the special teams coordinator if that was going to do something. Didn't work in Carolina. So hopefully that's not a factor.
What's the bets you got on the game right now?
I got nothing. No, I got Rams Super Bowl future, $100 to win 2,600. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm riding that up.
There we go. All right.
What's the buyout right now?
They're like 3-1.
No. I'm saying how much you don't have nothing sitting there because they'll offer you a little bit of money right now.
Yes, on the retail sportsbook apps that we have here, yes, that is
okay,
a feature. But
you don't even look at it. You won all of it.
no, I did it through one of my friends who has a book, and there's no cash out option on there, unfortunately.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it anyway.
Listen, I love it. I love it.
Wouldn't do it anyway.
I love it. All right, thanks for coming on, talking Rams. Best of luck to you. I don't know if you guys got did the Rams got a slogan or thing that they say, like some stupid?
Yeah.
What do they say?
Someone goes, "Whose house?" and then everyone goes, "Rams house." Whose house? Rams house.
Whose house?
No, you got to do it. Whose house?
Rams house.
Whose house?
Rams house. That's all we got. We might have to work on that.
Yeah. We get a little more electricity next time. That was good. We'll take it. All right.
Thanks for having me, boys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for doing it. See you, Jordan.
Yep, absolutely. See you guys.